right, next question from Hildy. Ooh, we're going over time tonight. We're going to go over time tonight. Hildy says, Neil, what is the most efficient way, oh, this is a good one, of analyzing competitor reviews? 2 to 3 star reviews to look for opportunities for ways to improve a product. All right, so here's what Hildy's trying to get to. Let's just get rid of that. Ooh, that's another bamboo thing. Oh, cool. All right, so that's something I was looking at earlier, so maybe we can do that. What Hildy's trying to get to is this. When you're trying to come up with a product in an existing niche, a really good idea is to look at the other products already in that niche and to look at the 2 and 3 star reviews to find out what people dislike about those products, to find out where the gaps are as far as that product is concerned, and then alter your product to fulfill and meet the needs of the marketplace that's not currently being met. So that's the strategy that Hildy's talking about, all right? So let's start with a product, and as you've seen already, I was just looking earlier at dog lead for bike riding. So let's just come back into merchant words and see what the search volume's like. So I'm just going to search for dog lead for, and I do it that way because it's kind of more broad that way, and you know, sometimes you get some interesting ideas as a result of that. So let's just search for that in merchant words. Let's see what comes back as a result of this. All right. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. Top search, dog lead for, is dog leads for yard 50 foot. So this is on Amazon in America. So there's heaps of people looking for a 50-foot dog lead to tie their dog up in their backyard. 12,000 people looking for that. How interesting. Let's just have a quick look, just because I'm interested, on Amazon. Doink. Oops, that one. Thank you. Dog leads for yards 50 feet. Isn't that interesting? So there are only 132 results for that, which is hardly any. Hardly any. Oh, that's a nice little video ad. How interesting. Well, turns out 132 people competing on that search term, and given that there's 12,000 people looking for that search term, according to merchant words anyway, that's actually a pretty interesting idea. That's actually a product that I would go after. Who would like the link for that so you can go and pursue it yourself? Does anybody want the link for that? You're welcome to go after it. But 132 people competing on a search term that sells over 12,000 people searching for it every month, that is definitely a product I would go explore more. All right, here you go. Doink. Send to all. There you go. That's definitely a product. And I'll show you how I would go after it in just a second. 2, 1, 2. Oh, the sponsored result. Definitely. Look at these are all the same. Remember what I said to you earlier? Look at the images. This is what people have got to go on to make a click. There's only 3 good pieces of information here. You can argue now there's 4 with that, but there's only really 3. The main image, the hero image, this title here, doink, 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 the number of ratings a product has got, and the price. And now, of course, you can get this, get it soon, which is now very important because Amazon's clearly dropping the ball as far as FBA goes, but that's a whole different story. Anyway, that's a very, very interesting product idea, something I would certainly go after. So, where was I? Oh yes, we're looking at dog leads for. Dog leads for. Dog leads for bike riding. Now, well, just before I go any further, God, I'm all over the place today. Holy shit. Before I go any further, consider this is, no, let's go here. This is position number 1, because that's a sponsored result, look. So this is position number 1. Doink. Okay. Position number 2, doink. Position number 3, dunk. Which one has got the best image? Position 1, position 2, or position 3? What do you reckon? Number 1. Exactly right. Why is that? Why has number 1 clearly got the best image? I mean, that's even for me, that's a little bit stupid to put that part on the right. If it were me, I would just want a tiny amount of information. Lifestyle shop, it's easier to see. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And it's not within Amazon's terms of service, but notice nobody gives a rat's ass, and that's already selling really, really well. It's actually the highest price product. Oh, well, that's actually 146, but a shitty image. How shitty is that? Product in use, that's really, really good. Good thing for you to recognize. Now, here's something else. I'm so all over the place. What do you think is the number 1 most popular breed of dog in America? What do you reckon is the number 1 most popular breed of dog in America? Okay, Nick. Pit Bull, Labrador, Golden Retriever, Boxer, Labrador, Golden Retriever. All right, well, I don't know is the answer to that, but I would assume it's a Labrador / Golden Retriever, but I honestly don't know. You should go and check that out. What about the number 2? Actually, let's just have a look so I can show you something, because this is important to show you. Most popular breed of dog in America. All right. Most popular breed is 2019. Most popular breed, Labrador is number 1. That'll do. Let's just see. So, a Labrador Retriever is number 1. Okay, so what you ought to consider then is that your image, your hero image, if you put a Labrador in it, let's just go back over here. If that dog there in this image, instead of being that sort of dog, is actually a Labrador, then you're going to appeal to the most people possible. Okay, just something to consider. Just something to consider. So with your images, you can flag who the hell you're appealing to, and that's a really important thing to do. And if this was me, by the way, if this particular niche, I don't know if it does, but if this particular product and category allows variations, I would do a variation based on each different breed of dog. Say the top 5 breed of dogs, I would make a variation based on the top 5 breed of dogs. Dog lead, let's just go back. Dog lead for bike riding, Labrador. Dog lead for bike riding, German Shepherd. Dog lead for bike riding, Husky, etc., etc., etc. So I'd niche into it. Absolutely, I would do that. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. Anyway, back to where we was. So, reviews, questions. Right, get your shit together, Asher. Here we go. So, here's the reviews for that particular product. Look, the reviews for that particular product. And now let's go focus on filter by 3-star reviews only. So, let's go see. And by the way, there is software out there that will automate this for you, but I'm going to say don't use it, because what the software does, so Helium 10 has a tool that will automate this for you, and what that tool does is it scrapes the listing. That sounds really painful, but it's actually fine. The listing doesn't feel a thing, apparently. Scrapes the listing and pulls out the most used words in the reviews. Okay, that's what it does. However, I would say do not do that, because you miss all of the context of the review, and that's much more important than anything else. So don't do that. Instead, this takes 5 minutes to do, as you'll see, but it's super cool to do. All right, so 3 stars. I struggle with this belt, so big and even making it small, blah, 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 blah. I end up tightening a knot. So it's fine if you have 2 dogs. Okay, so the But what this person need, and then it's better than trying to run holding a lead in your hand and gives them somewhere. So that's important. Somewhere to put the poo bags and the phone. That's important. This is good for bigger dogs, meaning it's not so good for a small dog. So maybe that's an opportunity. Dog lead for bike riding, or small dog lead for bike riding, for instance. Could be an opportunity. Not strong enough for active dogs. That's another opportunity right there. Something in German that I can't read. Something in Spanish that I can't read. Something in French that I can't read. Let's go to the 4-star reviews and have a look at them. And I focus on the 2 and the 3 and the 4-star reviews. Ignore the 1-star reviews. They're either hackers or assholes. You want to focus on people who kind of like the product, but they've just got suggestions to make it better, which is typically actually 3 and 4 stars. Very well designed and made, but not great for small dogs. I found attachment way better. So I have 2. So here's something, both attached to, so that's an idea for a bundle. So just bundling 2 together is an idea for a bundle. Super, super cool. And you've seen already there's a shitload of search volume for these. Bungee dog leads, have not used it for bag dispenser, great product, blah, 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 German, German, German. So, so that's what I would do, Hildy. That's how I do it. That's how I go about looking for these. I look at the 2, usually, definitely the 3, definitely the 4, okay? But out of that, just from doing that, what did we get? We got small dog leads as another niche. We got people wanting the pouch to be better. You could bundle it with some doggy poo bags, for instance. That's a really good idea. You could make the pouch fit an iPhone and say it's for an iPhone. That's another good bundling idea. People want it more lightweight. Some people complaining that this is lightweight. And also somebody mentioned about lap dogs as well. So you could do one that's perfect for lap dogs. Hope that helps. Hey, Neil here. Just before you go away, that was a question that I got asked on my regular Monday night Q&A session, which I have with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. So if you're interested in joining us as an Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, then you can click on the link below to find out a lot more about that. And also, as a special thank you for watching this video, I've got a great book that I want to give you for free. It's a current bestseller on Amazon, and it teaches you everything that you would need to know about starting a business here in Australia on Amazon. So you can see that just up there. So if you'd like to get a copy of that for free, then again, just click on the link below and you'll get a copy of that. You'll get taken to a page where you can get a copy of that for absolutely free. Hope you enjoyed that little snippet from one of my Aussie Online Entrepreneur Q&A sessions, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also like this video. And if you've got a question that you would like answering, then post it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer it, whether on one of these videos for you or directly in the comments directly below. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the next of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs Amazon FBA Australia videos. See you soon.